Can you believe it's already Wednesday? Of course you can. You've only been at work for one day this week. Come on. Anyway, you're watching Smell the Coffee with Dana Master and Aina Razakoyo on this beautiful Wednesday morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
You look amazing. This look
Thank you,
is
sweetie.
eating.
My sister, she said, I hate this blazer. I hate this look.
Oh.
When I left it, I almost changed actually.
No, it's
I
giving,
almost changed to wear something else. And I was like, then the blazer that I tried on
Wasn't
working
even
working with this. Was like, you know what, let me just stick to my number one plan.
No,
always
you look
stick
gorgeous.
to your plan.
No, you look, it's giving corporate baddie.
Oh, thank you.
It's like, it's everything. I'm in
Thank you,
love with
sweet.
this look, actually.
This is something you would wear?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
definitely. But you know, the thing with outfits is, just because it looks good on you doesn't mean it's going to look good on me.
Word.
Yes.
Word.
So I think it's very important, especially when you go buy clothes. Just because you see it on the mannequin doesn't mean it's going to look like that on you. So this is why shopping in person is better than shopping online.
Yes.
Because online you see the model is pear-shaped, but you are hourglass shaped. So now it's not going to look the same. Baggy jeans on you don't look the same as they do on me.
Definitely.
So it's very weird. So just because
You must
see
find
this
your
person,
style, your individual
you must find your style. You must
and what works for your body size.
what works for your body type. Exactly. You must really explore and experiment with different looks, experiment with different jeans. I came to the realization that straight jeans don't look good on me, but baggy jeans do. You know? So I may see straight jeans generally look better on people that are thinner. Yes.
Like skinny jeans.
No.
Or
Like
straight.
they're
Or
just
like
straight.
the bootleg.
Yeah, but they're not bootleg. They're literally just straight. They're not tight, but yeah. And so the one day I went into the shop, I was like, oh, I'm going to get me a pair of straight jeans. Oh, and I'm going to eat. And I put them on. I was like, why do they look like this? No. And so immediately I was like, okay, so this is not going to work for me. Then I tried on the baggy jeans. I'm like, okay, I like how baggy jeans look. So moral of the story is when you go shopping, always try on the clothes. Because
Yes, try on the clothes. Because how it looks on the mannequin
is not how it looks on you. Even those Shein and Fashion Nova things, they look good on those people because they have certain body types,
yes.
and their bodies are shaped.
That's
a
why
certain
people
way.
are always saying what I ordered versus what I got. And then people will be like, did you also order the body?
Because sometimes really and truly it's the body that makes the outfit.
It's the body that counts.
You must wear the outfit. Don't let the outfit wear you. So that's our fashion advice for this morning. Be sure to try on the clothes. I can guarantee you, even things like jackets, try it on. Because again, I saw this one jacket on the hanger. I was like, oh my goodness. In my mind, I'd already come up with 15 different outfits. Then I put it on and then I was like, yeah, no, this is not going to work. So no matter what it is, even if it's jeans, if it's pants, as long as you can try it on in the store, try it on.
Try it on.
And on that note, we will be right back as we get into our top stories. And today, we are giving you a tip on how to know whether or not someone is lying. We're turning you into a human lie detector. Stick around.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Alrighty, so welcome back. So like I promised earlier, we are turning you into a human lie detector. On a recent episode of the podcast Diary of a CEO, trial lawyer Jefferson Fisher revealed the one-word liars often use that's a quote-unquote dead giveaway to their deceit and the tactic to get them to confess. The top debater shared that when people are trying to hide the truth, they often rely on absolutes like never or always, as originally reported by The Mirror. To demonstrate this point, Jefferson walked listeners through a scenario. When he asked Stephen to pose the question, "Were you texting while you were driving that day?" Jefferson responded, "No, I never text. Never text when I drive." Noticed I said a big word. I said never. Never is an extreme. Extremes are a dead giveaway that they're usually not telling the truth, Jefferson said. Everybody texts when they drive at some point in time, even in your car. Never and always. It's always or never true. So that's a big one. He also said that liars often respond to questions really quickly, which shows that they didn't actually contemplate the question they were asked or try to remember something. To catch a liar, Jefferson advises people to slowly repeat the questions they're asking, because most likely the person will retract their original statement. They'll say, "Well, I mean, sometimes I do," because now they hinge on that word never, Jefferson said. And it turns out that lying could affect your mental health. A study on lying was conducted by researchers at the University of Twente in the Netherlands. The team asked participants to keep track of their lying for a day. The findings revealed that 22% of people told a self-centered lie, 8% told a lie to protect another person, and 69% reported not lying that day. The researchers discovered that the lying participants had lower self-esteem compared to those who told the truth. Participants who were asked to recall a situation in which they lied reported to have experienced lower self-esteem after the situation compared to participants who were asked to recall a situation in which they did not lie, the team wrote.
Why are you lying, bro?
Yeah, why are you always lying?
Like, just be honest. Like, be like me.
Just
and tell the truth, like, all the time.
So you don't lie?
No. Have you ever seen me?
Oh, wow.
Have you ever had a lie from me, sweetie?
Yes.
Like what?
I can't say it now.
Don't cuss me out in front of these nice people, in front of this good audience. You want to cuss me out?
No, Aina never lies.
Yes.
See what I did there?
Tell the truth.
I used an extreme. Never.
Tell the truth.
I said
sweetie.
Aina never lies.
But yeah, I think it's accurate. People who lie mostly appear to have
Yes.
Oh, now I have to protect them. No, it's not your responsibility to protect anyone, especially when you're the truth. I think you will be protecting what?
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nmh.com.na.
Oh well, let's get this ship moving. Let's continue with our top stories. This one is from South Africa. Award-winning actor Abdul Khoza has announced his departure from entertainment industry, revealing he has officially stepped away from acting after years of captivating South African audiences with his powerful performances. In an emotional Instagram post, Khoza shared a video clip that he described as one of his final auditions. offering fans a rare glimpse into the often private world of self-tape auditions. So I decided to share one of my latest auditions that I did this year before I decided to simply quit acting, Khoza wrote in a caption. The video not only marks the end of a chapter in his career, but also serves as a candid look into the demand of the acting profession. Khoza said he hopes the post will provide aspiring actors with the insight into the realities of the audition process. This is a way for me to show those who wish to pursue a career in acting that we all go through the audition process, he explained. For an actor to get a role, they are required to audition. This is my last self-tape. I hope that it gives you a better understanding of the process and how we do it. He also extended a heartfelt thanks to those who have supported him throughout his journey, including a friend who assisted with the audition. You know Abdul, right?
Yeah, I know him. I know him
from The Wife. Yeah. He's such a brilliant actor.
He is. He actually is. He's an amazing actor.
You know what this is giving? I don't think he's really quitting. It's giving artist King TD. I'm quitting music.
It's giving Nicki Minaj. I'm retiring.
I'm retiring.
It's like, now sis.
And then next season you will see him on Showmax.
I think it could be a thing of, because you know what? The audition process is not a fun one.
Yes.
It's really not fun.
So many rejections, yeah?
Yes. So it could have been a thing of he's just in his feels and he's like, you know what? I've given my all to this. Because the thing is, us as actors, we also have this entitlement in a way, because it's like, but I've done so many things.
You deserve this.
I deserve this.
I deserve this
I'm
Netflix
a
movie.
actress,
Yeah.
you know?
Why am I not an Oscar award-winning actor?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even when you get passed over for a role, which we understand, like we know it happens. We know that there's always going to be somebody better or somebody that fits the look better. All these things. But to us, it's like, but I'm me though. Like
it's like an academic when you receive corrections from your supervisor. You're like, are you saying I'm dumb or
what? Like,
yeah,
that's how it is. Because it's like, so are you saying that I'm not a good actor, even though you know you are? So it could just be a thing of he's in his feels and is like, you know what? I've given my all to this industry for me to still be passed over for roles. I'm not saying this is what is his thought process, but I'm saying it's giving me.
I just feel like I will still see him around because he's so brilliant and he's
amazing,
award-winning. I come back.
And the thing with acting is when you do it because you love it, you can never actually quit.
Yeah, and on that note, we will be right back with an exciting interview. Please do stick around.
On his way, he's watching this program right now. Speaking of the honeymoon experience, is there options? You did mention that you could choose which side you know your bedroom faces, so you can have the sunrise or the sundowner experience. But are there other things that we could change? Maybe I want to do something special for him, or he wants to do something special for me. Just we can make our own package.
Depending on what you want. So all this comes up in the conversations that we have with you from inception of us talking about the wedding. So we get the idea of what the groom wants his bride to enjoy and what the bride wants her groom to enjoy on the day, and we package all that. So whatever it is that you're envisioning, whatever it is that you want to see or you want to experience is what you communicate to us, and we go out all out really to look for things that will enhance that luxury, that will enhance the experience. We're all about guest experience. As hospitality, providing a sterling service is paramount. We'll be failing at our duties to not give you that level of service that you expect. So guest experience is a very core part of a hotel operation. So understanding and paying attention to detail, to knowing what it is that will wow you, that will give you that experience that you'll never forget. And we also want you to come back on your first anniversary. We have special packages also for first anniversary weddings that we're hosted in the hotel, we do have special discounted packages. So when you come back and say, you know what, we've been married 1 year, and
we didn't kill each other, we're back.
We're back, and you guys were there for us to tie the knot. We want to come back and just have a memory. Sometimes you just want to come back and have a memory of where you had your wedding.
Especially if you had the wedding here. I mean, I totally agree with that. And I love that it has that sentimental, you know, value to it, that I can come back and be like, this is where we tied the knot, this is where we had our honeymoon.
Yes.
And yeah, this is our 1 year, 2 year, however long.
A baby in hand.
And possibly with a baby in hand. I know you spoke a lot about the guest experience here and how the staff just make sure that couples and the guests alike just have a really, really beautiful experience. Could you expand on just some other services or just the extra mile, rather, that the staff goes into ensuring that couples have, you know, the dream honeymoon?
So in our day-to-day planning, we highlight especially the honeymooners. So they're already a big highlight for the entire operation. And every level of member of staff already knows we have this person as our bride, our group, and they will acknowledge you in every area. And we know sometimes most honeymooners don't want to come down to the restaurant for breakfast. That is already something that we plan with you. Prior to the morning, we ask you, do you really think you want to come out of bed and walk down to the restaurant and all that? So every department is involved in reaching out to give that special guest experience. So housekeeping, would you like to have extra blankets? Would you like to have extra towels? Would you like? Everyone is purely just interested in the couple getting to enjoy their first night and the honeymoon.
All right, I'm already sold, and I know the viewers watching are also sold. So for couples out there who want to either have, you know, their wedding here or, you know, just indulge in the honeymoon experience, how can they contact either the hotel or a specific person who's in charge of that? Could you just guide them?
All right, so for any wedding package inquiries, bookings, you can reach us first through our generic line, or you could email us, and the email address is wdhhi_reservations with an S at hilton.com. I'll say it again, wdhhi_reservations with an S, plural, at hilton.com. Or you can follow us on our social media handles. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and we're available 24/7. You can reach us anytime.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I look forward to hosting you again. And this time I would want to showcase an actual offering that's displayed. So next time I have a wedding and I have consent from the bride and groom, I will definitely call you so that you can have an experience and a feel of it, and our guests that are watching can also just
see what
it is.
Throw rock and roll, we'll be right there.
Yes. And thank you for watching us.
All right, we'll be right back after this.
Now, in our wellness segment, not only did I look cute, but I actually learned a few things about paddle. So Aina and I are going to go for a paddle date. But here is what Coach Dylan had to say for those of you who are wondering, what is paddle? Take a look. Namspire Sports Village is where we're at, and we are playing paddle. Now, for those of you that don't know what paddle is, like me, I just know there's a racket, there's a ball. That's all I know. But Coach Dylan is here to explain to us what paddle actually is.
So, okay, there's a lot of ways people can explain it. You can Google it, and you'll find different ways. But essentially, what paddle is, it's a mix of tennis and squash, but it's not the same as either of them.
Okay.
So what makes it different from tennis is with tennis it's an overarm serve, where in paddle you bounce the ball and it's an underarm serve. Just like tennis, it has the same rules, same point system, so 15, 30, 40, and then you have your one set that's complete.
6 sets as well?
Yes.
Okay.
As well. So that's for your normal paddle.
Okay.
And you obviously, like I mentioned, the Americanos, where we change it up a bit, make it fun, make it more action. And then, as with squash, you have your back wall and your side wall as well, which we call your friend, because that makes the court smaller for you. So the smarter you play, the less fitness you have to use, the more strategy you can use to actually just remain in a space, or actually take control of the court. Other than that, it's it's the same as tennis, where you can have. So we only have doubles courts at the moment. You also get a paddle court that's for singles.
Okay.
So we play doubles, so that's 2 players per team, and then you try to move the ball around, and obviously get the opponent to make the fault.
The faults. I feel like I can take you on. I'm joking. No, I cannot. I cannot. All right. So
look, some days good, some days not.
So how beginner friendly is it? Can anyone pick it up?
Very beginner friendly. I mean, this is, if you have to choose between tennis, squash, and paddle to start off with, I would say start with paddle.
Okay.
Why I say that is because it's not as strenuous on the body as tennis and squash. You don't require that much fitness as in tennis and squash, and you don't require that much technicality.
Okay.
When it comes to, of course, when you go to the higher levels and professional levels, it gets a little bit more tactical. But to start off with, you can bring the family, you and your friends can come, just hit a few balls. It can be a leisure activity, it can be a sport, or it can just be a play activity where you just come to and enjoy and have fun.
Okay. So what muscles does paddle work?
Full body exercise, 100%. But if I have to highlight, I would say anything lower body, whether that's calf, lower back, hamstrings, quads, as you are moving very fast when it comes to higher level. Very fast, side to side, so using movements like shuffles, up and down, sprints, left, right. And then obviously upper body, a lot in the back, shoulders, and then obviously forearm.
Okay. I like that you mentioned the agility, because that actually gets into my next question in terms of like reflexes, cardio, all of that. I did do a round. I did rally with one of your people here, and I have to say, my goodness, yeah.
It can get to you. So obviously the higher level you play, the faster the ball moves, the faster the play becomes. So if you're playing at a little bit of a lower level, more fun, leisure type of level, balls are coming slow, you're not working your body as hard. But if you come look at our guys that play at level 4 and up, these guys are playing balls at high speed. So
how many levels are there? Sorry.
So in paddle there's a level system of from 0 up to 7.
Okay.
So then from there you have your different classes and how it's classified as. It's actually available online. You can find it anywhere. Just type in paddle rating system, and it'll give you an example of what the levels look like.
Okay.
So as I mentioned, the higher the level you play at, the more agility you need, the more speed, the greater your reaction time needs to be. As like you'll see, there's different zones. When you get more technical, there's a defensive zone and an attackive zone, where the attackive zone is close to the net, so that means the ball is coming quicker. So you need to be able to read quickly what's going to happen next.
Oh my goodness.
Whether you're at the defensive zone, you need to understand how to move your opponents as they'll be in the attackive zone. But that's a little bit more on the technical side.
On the technical side.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It seems so much fun. I was having so much fun. I didn't even want to leave.
Exactly, and then there's more dynamics if you're playing with your teammate. Obviously, there's different moves that you can make, or how you and your teammate move around and communicate as well, to be able to say. So what the rule of thumb I would say is basically, if whoever's taking the shot, other player needs to communicate what's happening, what they're doing, where's the space, where's the gap. So that's how you move. And then obviously you got your left side and your right-sided players. Left-sided players more dominant, trying to finish the set, finish the point, win the point.
Okay.
Your right-sided player more defensive, trying to place, so that the left-sided player can then get them the point.
Don't be sad, don't be blue. We'll be back again tomorrow too. On that note, from Dynamaster and Anna Riza Quayo, this has been Smell the Coffee.